What's going on, everybody? It's your homeboy Sickman187, man, and I got a Need for Speed review for y'all, man. As y'all know, man, I was looking forward to this game. Um, when they announced it, man, this game brung back so many memories, man, so many. Like chilling with the homeboys, making cars and shit, seeing who can make the best looking car. But man, with this game right here, it's not what I thought it was gonna be, man. Like I was expecting it to have that wow factor for me, like Need for Speed Underground did, like the whole franchise, man, the whole Need for Speed franchise, like how, especially with Underground 2, Most Wanted, the good one, where they had the Beamer out. Need for Speed Carbon was another good one. Wasn't as good as the other two, but it was still good. But I mean, it missed the mark for me, man. Especially when it comes to how cars look, man. It was such a disappointment, man. I mean, as y'all can see, man, in the video, y'all see me scrolling around, showing y'all, what you can customize and what you can't and shit. But I mean, if EA was really pushing this game for its customization abilities, and I have to say, man, they missed their mark big time. They had a lot of opportunity with this customizing shit, and they fell off the mark. I mean, I'm sure some of it was, they couldn't get the paperwork on, like some of the body kit manufacturers and shit like that, which probably, if that was the case, sucked. But I mean, you guys are game designers. They know what the fuck, you know what I'm saying? They can make their own body kits, like you see right here, like the Need for Speed body kits itself. You know what I mean? They can make that shit. So I mean, why didn't they, if they couldn't get the paperwork right for the name brand shit, why couldn't they just come up with their own shit? You know what I'm saying? But whatever. Anyways, man, like the sound system, like for Need for Speed Underground 2, how you could, put the speakers in and neon lights and all that shit. Like, that's your sound system now. It's just, you click on the fucking back window and you buy that $1,000 to $1,200 fucking sound system. I mean, it's, like I said, man, it's kind of fucking whack. I mean, you still got your window tint, but you can't even change the color of your window tint like you could in the last ones. I just remember that looking at that clip right there. Like, you can't even change the color of your window tint. You can't put neons on here. You can't put Lamborghini doors, suicide doors. You can't have the split hoods like in Underground 2. You know how like they had the one that looked like it cracked down the middle and it opened up, both ways. Like, you can't do that no more. They don't have the roof scoops. They don't have those in here. Like, I mean, it's really basic. Like Need for Speed Most Wanted, you know how their customization, it was pretty basic and to the point. Like, you couldn't, put, actually I think you could put roof scoops on there. It wasn't like Underground 2, but I remember you had at least a couple options. But I mean, it's pretty much, you have, for each car has probably, I want to say, two to I'll stretch it, two to five, bumper, rear bumper, side skirts and all, and fenders and shit like that, parts that you can put on your car. How you upgrade your performance on the car, it's pretty much standard as in all the other Need for Speed, so I wasn't looking for anything really there. But what they missed on the most, man, and this is what really kind of brung it down a lot for me, was you can't tune the car the way you want. Like say Gran Turismo, for instance, where you can put, even Need for Speed Underground 2, for a matter of fact, how you could adjust the gear ratios to your car, your ECU and all that shit. How hard you want your turbo to hit in the higher RPMs or in the lower RPMs and shit like that. Like, you can't even do that in here no more, like you could back in the other games. right now, looking at me, showing you guys the Nissan Skyline I got, and everybody knows the Nissan Skyline is like one of the most modified looking cars you can do out there, and as far as tuning a car to make it look how you want goes. But as you'll see here, man, it's there's not really much you can make it to look how you want. I mean, there's not really much you can choose from, is what I meant to say. But I mean, Underground 2, man, you can make this car look so badass, and there was so many different actual body kits you can buy in this game, and so many different bumpers, and I mean, you could just make this car totally look badass. And there's only 2 options for the mirrors, like, and there's only 2 options for the side skirts. Like, there's the stock one, and then there's the V-Spec 2 one, which is pretty much like a higher tuned version of a regular stock GTR. Like, oh, they missed the mark on this game so bad, man, so bad. Right now I'm about to buy a Toyota Supra to show you guys, like, that car is also has a lot of aftermarket parts, man. You can fit that car with a lot. And I'm gonna show you how many options they give you to customize this car with. Like, it's fucking bullshit, man. It's fucking bullshit. I wish they would come out with a patch or something, to give you more stuff. Hopefully they do. But as far as right now, man, this game's dead when it comes to customization. But look, you get one option. Like, can't even change the headlights. Some of the stuff that you can do, but it says buy restricted item, which means that it comes on a full body kit. Like, look, there's 2 different bumpers you can choose from. Can't change the headlights. 2 fender options. 1 mirror option. There's only 1 side skirt you can put on. They have a lot of rims, by the way. I will give them that. They have a lot of rims you can buy. The diffusers, see, all of them look the same on any car. The rear bumper, it's got 1 option. That's it. Can't change any of the trunk lid. Like, you can't change the trunk to a carbon fiber trunk lid. The spoilers on this car, you can choose a lot of them, but some look ass. Can't. Sound system's just 1 fucking push of a button. And here's the body. Look, fucking body kit looks ass, man, and that's the only body kit you can buy for that car. Like, it's fucking crazy, man. I wish they would have added so much more customization. But anyway, as far as customization goes, man, I'm gonna stop bitching about it, cause I mean, that's my biggest complaint about the game. As far as the game being online all the time, I haven't ran into a problem with it yet. The EA servers are actually pretty fucking solid. I'll give them that. It's really solid. Haven't had no lag issues with anything. I did find I don't know if the car's kind of broke itself, but it's the only car that I've had do it. Is the Nissan R34 GTR. Like, you'll start drifting it, and then you'll see like the wheels like turn completely fucking sideways. Like, the front wheels will turn completely sideways for some reason, and it'd be like you're skating on ice almost until you stop, hit the brake, or, you know what I'm saying, slow down or something. I don't know if they just got the physics on the car kind of wrong or something, but it is broke. But right here, man, the engine of these games, man, sound fucking awesome. They got that part right. Like, I mean, it sounds fucking amazing. The driving mechanics in this game are pretty good. I wish you could free flow the drifting a little more. Like, I wish it was a little more free flow, but like, you don't have automatic or a manual transmission, you know, to flip the gears. So I guess that's kind of how it is the way it is. It's kind of hard to explain how it is, but I mean, it's kind of like, it drifts the car for you. You know, like when you turn it sideways and you're just holding the gas, like you don't have to feather it. All you gotta do is just hold it, and I mean, pretty much does the rest for you. I mean, don't get me wrong, you gotta actually try to drift with it, you know what I mean? But it's not like, say, Forza Horizon, where you actually gotta feather the gas yourself and, you know, adjust the steering and shit like that. I mean, it's pretty much, you just slide around the corner and it pretty much does it for you. Now, the cool thing about this part right here is, you seen the cop chasing me, is if you hide in a little dark alley or something where they can't see you, you can turn the car off to where it'd be like you were fucking parked on the side of the road that you dipped into between two cars, and the fucking cop just flies by you, which is really cool too. And then you can hear the car turn on right now. The map, man, on here is, it's pretty big. It's pretty big, like Need for Speed Underground 2, which is really cool. It takes you forever to get from point A to point B, depending on how far it is. Like if you go from the bottom of the map to the top of the map, I'll say it takes you maybe 10 minutes at the, well, no, not 10 minutes, man. I say a good maybe 4 or 5 minutes, man, depending, you know, if you're fucking smashing 230 all the way down the fucking highway or something, you know what I'm saying? Right here, back in the other Need for Speed, you know how they had the hidden collectibles with like the free parts and pictures and shit? Well, if you get close to a certain area, you'll see a truck like this, but it will have like a big ass like blue tarp covering some boxes in the back of the truck, and you just click R1 and that's your free parts or whatever you find throughout the game. And what kind of disappointed me about that is, it's cool that they still have that in there, but them parts that you find, there's nothing special about them. Like how back in Most Wanted, man, when you got free parts from you know, from a collectible, it was better than what you could buy. Not much better, but it was a tad better. So I kept all the free parts, man, and put them on my NSX, and it was just pretty much free parts. Like there wasn't nothing special to them. Like they didn't make your car go a little bit faster than what you could buy. It was just, here, we'll give you a free part. But anyways, man, that's the review of the game. Like I said, it's a good game. It's just missing a lot of customization qualities. But peace out. And thanks for watching, man. Appreciate that shit. Peace.